that the GO sentenced to 16 years for sexually abusing his female church member. Okay, this one is not Nigeria that the GO right now. Look at his face very well, but we don't know if it is true. We don't know. We don't know. Look at that the GO face very well. Okay. Okay, that the GO sentenced to 16 years for sexually abusing his church members, his female church member. The leader of the Mexican megachurch, La Luz del Mundo, has been sentenced to more than 16 years in a California prison for sexually abusing young female followers who said he made them his sexual slave. Naasón Joaquín García, 53 years, was sentenced on Wednesday after he so-called pleaded guilty last week in Los Angeles Supreme Court to 3 so-called of a long-awaiting trial. Okay. Prosecutors said Garcia, who is considering the apostle of Jesus Christ by his 5 million worldwide followers, used his spiritual ways to have sex with girls and young women who were told it would lead to their salvation or demolish if they refuse. Any pastor that will tell me to have, maybe I am looking for something, maybe I'm confused and the person is saying something like that, I am the one to slap him first so that we'll just be demolished by ourselves. I am the one to slap him first. I never want us to be amazed at what people do in the name of religion or how many living are ruined in the gardens of a supreme being, said Judge Ronald Coen, who called Garcia a sexual product. The sentence came after nearly 3 hours of emotional statement by 4 young women. Garcia was charged with sexual abuse. They had once been his most devoted servants, but in court they called him evil. Yeah, that is why you need to be careful with people that maybe the way you act, maybe maybe that one, you just put that one inside. Maybe the way you act, they don't like it. You just need to be careful with people. You just need to be careful with people. That's all. You need to be careful. Maybe it's true, maybe it is lie. Oh. We don't know. Maybe Satan just sent those people to come and bully him. Oh. We don't know. But 5 people, there are lots. There are lots. And the most disgust human being and the what's so called. No puedo hablar ahora mismo.
Es azul con esto blanco.
No puedo hablar.
No lo tendrás en tu armario.
It was and the Antichrist. The church, which is also known as the Light of the World, said in a statement that Garcia pleaded guilty because he do not think he could get a fair treat after persecutors withhold or doctor evidence. The agreement would allow him to be free soon. The apostle of Church Christ, the apostle of Church Christ has had no choice but to accept with much pain that the agreement presented is the best way forward to protect the church and his family, the church said while repenting their support for him. Okay, this is the face of the man. They said that this man is the GO of a church, and the GO have been vagary young ladies. So the young ladies, they are the most closest people. As a pastor, you don't need to over close to pastor. If you are a young girl, you are so close to pastor, what do you expect? He will use you as a sex toy. Don't be too close, don't be too far. It's just vice versa. Be average. Don't be too close. Don't be too far. Be moderate. Okay? Don't be too beautiful. Don't be too ugly. Be moderate. Okay? And stay far. Stay near. Stay far. Stay near. Not when you become his toy. What do you expect? He will use you as his toy, and it will not even expect that you can speak out on a very good day. And nobody know how they've not brought him to questioning. Nobody knows that the pastor was abusing them sexually, was using them as his sexual toys. Of course, a big man that now have 5 million followers. What do you expect? Most men that have such people, that is how they always behave. Yeah, it's by the grace of God that does not behave like that. And you want to be close to big boys. What do you expect? Something must be used for something. Something must be used for something. That is that. You are the one forcing yourself into them. After forcing yourself into them, you find you get what you are looking for, you start complaining. I don't know, Shao. I don't know, because most of the time some member can get jealous and be accusing you of what you do not know anything about. Yeah, I don't know. They can get jealous and start accusing you that you slept with them, that you did sleep with them, that you did that to them, that you did that to them. Most of the time, this is the first of the. They have sentenced him to 16 years, but they are still looking at it. If it is true, if it is not true, maybe they have a lot of evidence to persecute him. If it is just saying, because sometimes some member they are jealous, maybe you didn't give them important, they are not that important the way they want to be important in your sight. They can eventually gather together to harm you. Yeah, they can eventually gather together to harm you too. Yes, they can eventually gather together to harm you. That is that. So answering my mind don't go answer my mind don't go everywhere else. I be think say na redeem pastor una dey talk about. To thank God say I read am finish. Okay, the man say he was daddy G.O. You guys and mumu journalists, that is why America blogger go dey pass una. Na only for church matter una dey get power. Where for Bible Jesus say in where for church Jesus even instruct that if you look at a woman lustfully, you have sinned. So the ladies not dey read Bible, why you go call the man that the G.O. mango tree? Why? When Bible talks say exactly, Bible said that when you look at a woman lustfully, you are you are a sinner. Are they not reading Bible? Can't they find those versions in Bible? Talk less of say come and open your bekus. You see, please, I need 1K. That one is just saying his own. They need to come over to this side of the world and do the same for some of our daddy G.O. Do you think if they find something like that, they are not going to do it? So there is this pastor where which they sentence to, that pastor that was playing people for 1 night, seeing a fake vision to a fake vision. They sentence him to in Nigeria. There is law everywhere. It's just that if you have the strength to carry the law, to go through the laws, if you have the strength, that is the only matter. If you have the strength to, this is the daddy G.O. Anyway, stay blessed. That is the information. I remain your humble angel, Franca Edale, one of the whole wide world. This information is about a Mexican pastor which was using which they sentenced to 16 years imprisonment, which 5 young girls, which that 5 young girls was serving him. That 5 young girls said that he was using them as a slave, as a sex slave. But before the pastor before the pastor will say open your leg, didn't you know it's a sin? Before that moment, you need to know it's a sin before you get close to pastor, before pastor will open his mouth. It's what you are doing. It's how you are manifesting around him. You know that you need the cassava. That's why I gave you the cassava. That is what I think. Because he slapped, see my face, I will slap nonsense out of his body before he can say anything like that. Then they look face now. Anyway, that is just that. They now sentence him to a prison, but the church member said that all those people, they are lying. But they said that, okay, let's continue looking after it. Okay, that is just that. Stay blessed and know when that GO is saying the wrong thing. Okay, not everything yes, 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 no. Sometimes obstruct. There are some things. I know that is how a Pharaoh didn't believe. These days it's difficult being a pastor, being ordinary, it's difficult for someone to believe. This is the information I brought to your way today. Please support my channel, subscribe, watch. Stay blessed. Love you all. Bye bye.